Hello everyone and welcome to episode 41 of the WMMA 5 series here on the channel as we end out the year 2020 with UFC 257, Paulo Costa taking on Israel Adesanya. So, funny enough, obviously in real life, their fight was at UFC 253, and of course I went to the decision. For Adesanya and Costa, as far as, at that point, both men were undefeated. They're still undefeated, obviously, at this point. Just a little bit different, in this as far as this fight compared to the real life fight, since we had Adesanya fight when he was 19-0, Rob Whitaker instead of Paulo Costa, which is what happened in real life. There has been one change to the card. Tony Ferguson tore his quad somehow, somehow on the fucking weigh-in, like insane. Tony Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen, is just lost for words. Can't believe it. So, basically, Gregor Gillespie, now he's out, which that sucks. A guy having a hometown fight on a pay-per-view as well, and now, I believe we pushed him back to, I want to say, we haven't scheduled him yet. So he is now up in the air as far as doesn't have a fight yet. Definitely want him to be on a pay-per-view since he lost a pay-per-view fight because of an injury. Feel like that's only fair. But yeah, that's just kind of where we're at. That's the only piece of mail, as far as, you can just see. But since, it just happened on this last day, figured we'd just show it in the little news feature here. So that sucks. So now, we've had a fight move up, and that being Stefan Struve versus Chai Lewis Perry, because that's a hell of a fight. It's a heavyweight fight to add to the pay-per-view as well. Even though Stefan Struve, ranked-wise, he's 25th on the rankings. I wonder why he has his rankings but nobody else does. That's kind of weird. Just now see that. But, Paulo Costa, Israel Adesanya, middleweight title fight. And on the women's bantamweight side of things, Amanda Nunes versus Aspen Ladd. We also have a welterweight fight between Leon Edwards and Stephen Thompson. We got Stefan Struve on the brain. Stephen Thompson, rather, against Leon Edwards. And kicking off the main card, Marlon Chito Vera taking on Sean O'Malley. Of course, a fight that happened in real life. And a fight that's about to happen in real life here coming up. As far as for Chito and O'Malley, that's going to be a fun win to kick off the pay-per-view, I think, as far as a men's bantamweight contest. As far as the analytics side of things for our main event, Paulo Costa is the favorite. So at looking to be 15-0 and to be the new middleweight champion. Kind of shocking he's the favorite. I think it's because they have him as a better grappler. But honestly, Adesanya is kind of the perfect, as far as for his style. He's usually a pretty good guy about stopping takedowns, but as far as for him, though, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, once he kind of moved up to light heavyweight, it kind of showcased that he is not really invincible, and obviously Potan shows up, and that changes everything, and then now the Sean Strickland loss, he definitely does not feel like he's as invincible as he once was, but just kind of to think back at the time of 2020, 4 years ago, he definitely seemed like a guy that was unstoppable and in the new kind of force in the middleweight division. This is his third successful defense if he does in fact beat Paulo Costa. As for, of course, Adesanya, undefeated. It's crazy that the Yoel Romero fight actually went well compared to obviously what happened in real life. The win over Robert Whitaker, huge, as far as both the first fight and the second fight here. As, he's had a pretty big run of pay-per-views, which pretty much happened in real life, from 230, 234, 236, 243, 248, 253, and now 257. He has just been a busy, busy man. As for Paulo Costa, though, on the other hand, the rubber man, if you will, he has not had that same type of consistency he used to. As you can see, he had 3 fights in 2017, but pretty much then changed it to about once a year. This would have been, obviously, in 2021, but we've pushed this fight up because of the injury to Stipe. Just knocked out Darren Till as far as his last victory. He beat Yoel Romero, but it went the distance. This is it's kind of wild to think that he's kind of he's fallen into basically this title fight. The Yoel Romero win is probably his biggest win as far as from a ranking perspective, but you kind of look at some of the other guys, what they've kind of went through to get to this point. But he is the second middleweight in the world, so this is as far as he is a worthy contender for sure. But you kind of look at the resume compared to Adesanya, it's almost a night and day difference. But this is a crazy fight though. As for Adesanya, if he wins here, if he 21-0, obviously, as far as the next man up, it really just kind of depends on what we want to do. Part of me wants to obviously have him have the light heavyweight fight that he had in real life for the title, to be double champion. But on the other hand, obviously with the light heavyweight division kind of up in the air, depending on what happens with John Jones, it's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting to see how that kind of the next year really plays out for Adesanya. Of course, if he beats Paulo Costa, if he doesn't beat him, boy, that's gonna Paulo Costa is the man to beat, obviously. And Aspen Ladd and Amanda Nunes, crazy. Aspen Ladd's the favorite in this one as well. So both challengers going in as the favorite. Aspen Ladd 11-1. As her last loss was Jermaine Durand. I mean, she got knocked out in 16 seconds. It's pretty brutal. But she's got 2 wins in the save. Lena Landsberg and Ketlin Varela, as far as she had the TKO finish over Landsberg and went the distance. Pretty much dominated Varela, from what I remember. So, she's coming on a pretty good wave of momentum. As for Amanda Nunes, of course, she went the distance, damn near went the distance with Rocky. Finished Caitlin Chikagan. Has looked fearless and has looked dominant pretty much the whole way. Hasn't really been in any type of danger. Very, very shocked that she is not the favorite. But, who knows? Who fucking knows with this one? Very, very shocking to see that she's not the favorite. Stephen Thompson, though, and Leon Edwards. This should be a very fun fight. Leon Edwards coming in as a pretty good size underdog, plus 230. As far as Stephen Thompson, hell of a kickboxer, basically, the karate background. As he pretty much pieced up Nate Diaz. It was his last victory. He beat Vincente Luque in his last fight, as far as before the save started. So, got a nice little win streak going. That was his first win streak since his the streak he had pretty much at the prime of his run. We'll see what he can do here against someone like Leon Edwards. Of course, real life Leon Edwards, boy, that man has had quite the different trajectory that he's had here in this save. The man obviously shocks the world and knocked out Kamaru Usman and won the welterweight title, and he's pretty much been that welterweight champion in a dominant force since then. But here, he's not even. He's barely in the top 10. I think if he wins here, that definitely will get him back on the right track. He definitely still has the talent to make this work. He's still on the younger side of things, pretty much in the prime of his career, so he'll be just fine even if he loses to Stephen Thompson here. But Wonder Boy versus Rocky, I just feel like it's a great fight to have on the pay-per-view. Chai Chopper, Lewis Perry, and Stefan Struve, the Skyscraper, coming in for his 30th victory, potentially. He is a heavy favorite. But boy, Chai Lewis Perry, on a nice little run. Didn't think he'd beat Tom Aspinall. Beat him. Beat Greg Hardy, which surprisingly went the distance. But then he knocked out Todd Duffy in Todd Duffy's return. So, it's kind of weird how his fight career has went so far here in the UFC. His first pay-per-view, and to think his first pay-per-view, not even on a prelim, on the fucking main card. But these are 2 giant heavyweights, a 6'9" heavyweight versus a 7-foot heavyweight in Stefan Struve. Of course, Struve just got knocked out by Bam Bam in his last fight. Not really a great record, but he has fought some of the best. Him beating Stipe Miocic is always a crazy thing. He's fought Pat Barry, Travis Brown, Roy Nelson. As far as Bigfoot Silva. He's fought Alistair Overeem, Mark Hunt, Big Nog, Andrei Arlovsky, Volkov, Tabora, Marcos Rogerio de Lima, and he's just had a hell of a run as of late with just as far as fighting some top talent. When you kind of think of some of the biggest names throughout the heavyweight division, at least ranked guys for the most part, and now fighting somebody like Jai Lewis Perry is pretty crazy. But yeah, two kickboxers. Stefan Struve at least has the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background. Doesn't have a team though, so we'll see if that helps out Lewis Perry. But he's got a tough go. Got a very tough go against Stefan Struve. Then Cheeto Ferreira against Sugar Sean O'Malley. So O'Malley is the favorite, looking for his 13th victory. As far as Cheeto, he lost to Jimmy Rivera, got 30-27 back in February, so he's had a long layoff. That was a pay-per-view fight at 247, and now looking to get another pay-per-view fight here. It's the 15th bantamweight in the UFC, 17th in the world, taking on Sean O'Malley of MMA Lab, who is, of course, now ranked 25th in the world, 22nd here. Of course, we know what he becomes as far as a bantamweight champion. With his size, he's definitely going to give a lot of bantamweights a lot of problems. As far as he beat Alejandro Perez with a TKO finish in the first round at the Fight Island show back in July. Of course, he had the win in March as well when he knocked out Jose Alberto Quinones back at UFC 248. So his first pay-per-view fight since then. 2 pay-per-view fights in the same calendar year. So not a bad start for his career. We'll see how he does on the as far as the main event, to kick off the show. Kick off the main card as Lena Landsberg and Jermaine Durandamine. So we get a fun little fight with as far as Jermaine Durandamine. It's always interesting to see someone who beat the challenger of a title on the main card, main event, a prelim here, as she is the underdog against Lena Landsberg, the elbow queen. But Jermaine Durandamine, she's coming off a loss to Amanda Nunes. Of course, that was pre-save. So her first fight in the save. A long time coming for the Iron Lady, but she, God, as far as I would say she's the favorite in this one, to be honest. I mean, Lena Landsberg, great Muay Thai fighter, but yeah, I think kind of when you look at it from a pound for pound perspective, she's lost to Cyborg, lost to Aspen Ladd twice now. I don't think she's got what it takes compared to somebody like Jermaine Durandamine. But after beating Sarah McMahon in 50 seconds, that is pretty impressive. She's, pretty much, this will be a third fight in the same calendar year, which is the most she's ever done, as far as at least in her UFC run. So she has been pretty busy as of late. 6th in the women's side of things on the rankings here in the UFC. Forgot what Jermaine Durandamine is. She 4th? Yeah, so it's almost basically 2 top 10s battling it out on the main event of the prelim. It's pretty good. We'll see how that one plays out. And now Aljamain Sterling taking on Brian Boom Keller. As far as 2 New Yorkers battling it out, they're both on the bottom side of the bantamweight division, though, 25th and 24th on the rankings. Of course, Aljo would become a top-level bantamweight, but here, got 30-27. Well, 29-28 for the most part, but he did get a 30-27 on the scorecard of Sandhagen. Got choked out from Yanni Yaya, who is actually going to be a top bantamweight and getting a bantamweight title fight coming up, which is just kind of funny to think. Hasn't really had a great showing here in the save. Maybe that'll happen here. I just don't see it as far as, but he might finally get a victory, though. As far as Brian Keller, though, beat Dodson, got a rear naked choke finish. Beat Osborne as well, 30-27 Osborne back in January. So he's had a pretty great 2020 as of late. On a nice little win streak. You never know. He's usually a featherweight, but here fighting in bantamweight. At 5'6", I just felt like he just kind of fits more of the bantamweight scene. But Aljo is the favorite. So we'll see how that fight plays out. Miranda Maverick against Mariana Moros as the Ukrainian boxing sambo background. She has, as far as she is the favorite at -190. Very close, though. Very close fight. As at 125, of course, weight class. She's on a little win streak right now. Just nice to see. She won her first fight and her only fight so far in the save. First pay-per-view ever. So obviously it's a prelim, but still, it's nice to be on the pay-per-view. Then Miranda, Fear the Maverick. Miranda Maverick, this is her debut. Of course, we know Miranda Maverick is a pretty solid flyweight in real life, but here she's getting her feet wet. And as far as making her debut on a prelim is, it's a big stage for sure. But especially somebody who is we have two Iron Ladies on the card. I just now realized too. But she and Marana Moros, as far as she's had a lot of fights in the UFC, got a lot of experience. That might give her the edge in somebody like Miranda Maverick. Because she's only 29 too. She's had a lot of fight experience. Then Sheldon Westcott versus Hobson Gracie Jr. If we get a Gracie, we'll see how the Gracies do this save compared to what we had in the Pride save. But Sheldon Westcott, 9-3-1. Hobson Gracie, New York City native, Enzo Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, as far as obviously son of Hobson, beat Jackson, or Jason Jackson. I've got the fucking Key and Peele skit on the brain. Won that fight in the save as a first round finish with an arm triangle, of course. Being a Gracie, figured the jiu-jitsu game would be pretty solid. But of course, the sport has evolved so past the Gracies and kind of you can't be so one-dimensional anymore. He is a favorite, though, against Sheldon Westcott. It being Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu versus, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, it at least gives him a bit of a grappling advantage, and he should be getting the victory here on the ground. But, Sheldon Westcott, he's not a high-level UFC fighter, to be honest. I mean, he's 1-2 in the UFC. Hasn't had a fight in a long, long time. This is pretty much like, hey, we'll give you one fight here in the save since you're still on the roster, and then we'll send you on your way. You should, as far as should be coming out on the winning end, should Hobson. And then as far as Dalcha, Luna, oh my god, I knew I was going to fuck that up. We'll just say Dalcha. We'll keep it as a first name basis for Dalcha. But he's taking on Carlos Olberg, the Black Jag. As far as Olberg, 4-0, kickboxing background. Of course, we know how much of a savage he becomes. But for Dalcha, he's also, as far as has the physical traits to be a talented fighter. But as far as he had a tough fight there against Magmud, that's a pretty tough fight to have. In this first pay-per-view fight, judo background, light heavyweight, of course, but, this is going to be a pretty violent affair on this prelim, to be honest. I'm excited to see how that one plays out. And our finals of the Tough series here, a Tough 29 on the save, as Semetzko against Carlos Matos El Matador, the Dominican Republic native. Part of Spike 22 team. Both fighters, minus 110. Extremely close on the betting lines. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style. Freestyle fighter is Carlos Matos. As far as Semetzko, though, 4-1, Polish native. Usually a light heavyweight. And Carlos Matos, traditional middleweight, though, looking for his 9th victory. It's going to be a fun fight to see how those two play out. We saw, of course, on our previous episode, most of the cast that we just saw on that card. They had a lot of exciting fights and a lot of exciting finishes, so hopefully we see the same thing for the finals. Our main event, though, Adesanya and Paulo Costa. So Adesanya looking to make his 3rd defense, of course. Costa finished 4 of his last 5 opponents. 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Adesanya ranked 5th, Costa 7th. Adesanya main eventing for the 5th time. Adesanya with an 8-inch reach advantage. That is insane. If he can definitely use that reach advantage to his advantage, should be an easy fight for him to pick him apart for 5 rounds. But we'll see if Paulo Costa will try and push that pace and try to keep it close as far as using his grappling and take him down to the mat. Aspen Ladd and Amanda Nunes. Again, it's crazy. Aspen Ladd is the heavy favorite in this one. I just don't see it. If she wins here, and, for Amanda Nunes, this would be a new record, which, no surprise, or it'd be her 7th defense of her bantamweight title. Two of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the women's side of things. Of course, Amanda Nunes all around, though, would definitely still be on the pound-for-pound listing. Nunes finished 4 of her last 5 opponents. She's a killer in there. She is the Lioness, and she is looking to pick up a huge victory over Aspen Ladd. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Leon Rocky Edwards, both men have won 3 of their last 5 fights by decision. Stephen Thompson, 6-1 on Blurkat staff picks. Dan backing Edwards there. It's going to be an interesting fight to see what Leon will do with him, as far as I think Leon's a little bit more well-rounded than Stephen Thompson is. But Stephen Thompson, a hell of a stand-up fighter, and still looks to still be, still got some prime years left in him, it looks like, from the save. So we'll see how that fight plays out. Stefan Struve and Chai Chopper Lewis Perry. I would not count out Lewis Perry. He just has that killer instinct about him. I don't know what it is. He's got some power in his shots. He's got a chance. He's got a puncher's chance against Stefan Struve here. That should be a very fun fight, though. And it's kicking off our main card, the opener of the main card, Cheeto and Sugar Sean. Cheeto has finished 4 of his last 5 opponents. Both are world-ranked bantamweights. O'Malley the favorite, which is really no surprise. Should be a fun fight, but, we haven't seen how great Cheeto can be in the save yet. Maybe this will be his coming-out party. Jermaine Randomine against Helena Landsberg. As, the 6-inch reach advantage. Again, the Randomine's not the favorite. I don't see how she doesn't walk away with the victory. I really just don't see the hype with Helena Landsberg in that fight. Aljamain Sterling and Brian Boom Keller, as Aljo is the nice size favorite in this one. See if his wrestling will help him out here. As Miranda Maverick is coming in with her debut, and then the Blurkat stat picks 5-2. As Moros is the favorite. There's no surprise, she's won 3 of her last 5 fights by a decision. First time they fought, obviously, and we'll see how that fight goes on the prelim. Boy, Sheldon Westcott is a long way to return against Hobson Gracie Jr. As, for Gracie Jr., making his UFC debut, obviously, looking to, maybe him and Kron can help set the Gracie generation into the 2020s and, have a new revolution. Probably not. You never know. It's Carlos Holberg and Dalcha. As far as Dalcha is giving up an 8-inch reach advantage. Another crazy reach advantage for somebody on this card. Carlos Holberg is a savage. It's going to be a tough fight, though. Tough fight for Dalcha to win with giving up that reach advantage. But we'll see what he can do. And, of course, our tough finale. Carlos Matos. Zemetsko. Zemetsko is the slight favorite, but this is very, very close on the betting lines. They were dead even. We'll see how this one plays out. I would like to go with Carlos Matos, just for him having a fight camp. We'll see, though. Herb Dean's referee, cage side judges. Zemetsko, even though they weighed in at 185, I think him traditionally being more of a light heavyweight, he's probably fighting a little heavier. They touch gloves, smooth and engage. Dodging the right hand, here there's Matos with a quick left jab and a lead leg. And a kick to the lead leg, rather. And Zemetsko, with another right cross, here comes another counter. It's a pair of left jabs followed by a right cross. So Matos is looking great already. Now catches him with a crunching right hook. Jab misses, does Zemetsko. Jab lands from Matos this time, but the body kick doesn't land. Counter jab from Zemetsko. Left jab. Fades the big right punch, though. Already at the halfway point in the first round, Matos slipping past the right hook, counters to the left jab and a left hook, left jab and a left hand to the body. As Zemetsko with the right cross missing, here comes a counter from Matos. 2 jabs followed by a great right hook. 1-2, Zemetsko with a left jab, but misses the big right hand. Matos is looking good so far, misses the low kick. Yeah, just is, he's just a much more well-rounded fighter so far than Zemetsko is, but Matos slipping past the right hook attempt, attacks with a good jab and a good right hook. And that's the end of the first round. Obviously, 10-9 for Matos. See what happens in the second. Zemetsko misses the right hook. It's kind of the quick left jab and a right hook that's ducked. Engage here, 2 jabs and a right hook from Matos. Misses the jab. Nice right hook, though, from Zemetsko. And he has now got a gash above the eye. Not looking good. Not looking good for Zemetsko. Matos steps in. Left hand and a right cross. Coming forward now, as far as Zemetsko firing off a counter jab, 2 left hands rather, and then catches him with a right hook. Mado's starting to slow down, but he's already won this round and the first round, so he just can't get caught, and he'll be just fine, and he'll win the tough 29 season. Yeah, I mean, this has been a great round. This has been a pretty good fight for Carlos Matos, for sure. Got man trying to stop the bleeding. Can Zemetsko have a comeback of all comebacks here? Not happening. He goes for the right cross again, but Matos counters with a jab, but missing the big right hand. Zemetsko again. This time he's on the counter, so he slips past the right hook and attacks the jab, a right hook that's avoided in the last possible second. Now Zemetsko's getting tired. 1-2 from Matos. Off target with the jab, and he lands a nice right hook, though. Does Zemetsko? Well, look at this. Oh, here comes a counter again. It's a jab and a good right hook from Matos. Left jab, right cross from Matos. Left jab and a right hand from Zemetsko. Now, oh, and he rocked him! Zemetsko, he might do it here. Regains his senses just in time to dodge the vicious right hand. Man, that could have been it for Zemetsko. 1-2 from Matos. Misses the jab, good right hand from Zemetsko. Left hand from Matos. Left jab, misses the big right hand though. Zemetsko misses the left jab, hits the right cross. Left jab, right hook's blocked from Zemetsko. Look, Zemetsko now trying to get some grappling started, but so far, Matos is just trying to keep him at bay, keep the striking going. Another jab and a low kick. Now the hands are starting to lower. Jab hits him with the right cross. Straight right hand from Carlos Matos, and he does it. What a, man, Zemetsko, he cracked him with one good shot, but he couldn't drop him. And I thought it was 29-28 personally. Everyone else thought it was 30-27. Me and Sal Diamano have the same scored card. It's not great. Not a great feeling, but Carlos Matos, what a win. And, boy, he is looking like he's going to be a hell of a contender, honestly. The way he can do a lot of great stand-up striking. We'll see how he does as he's looking to get his 10th victory in his next appearance. But, boy, just a tremendous job from him. It's Dalcha. It's Carlos Olberg. Looking to be 5-0. Herb Dean, again our referee. Cage side judges, here we go, opening bell. Dalcha with a tentative left-handed shot. Here comes in fast with 4 quick punches. Landing 2 of them. Misses the low kick, though. Olberg crunching right hook now. Yeah, he is just piecing them up here. Nice right hook to the ribs as well. The combinations have been fucking on point, and there's 4 for 4. Then a right roundhouse kick to the ribs. Oh my god, a 5 out of 5 Flory now. Scores the big right hand that lands hard as well. But fucking Dalcha is still ticking. Comes a right hand from Olberg. Now he gets a hold of him. Looking to wrestle him against the cage. He looks for the Muay Thai clinch. He's got it in the back of his head. Knee to the chest, but bad angles. Didn't have much power behind it. And he's not able to get out of the clinch, but he misses on the knee strike. Carlos Olberg won that round for sure. He looked great. Surprised he didn't even drop him, though. So we'll see what Dalcha can do. As he gets hit with a left jab and a straight right hand that lands hard from Olberg. And now Dalcha again gets a hold of him. Get him against the cage. So far, his wrestling has definitely helped him out, but we'll see what he can do now. A couple of punches to the side of the head. Get him in the Muay Thai clinch. Can't really generate a lot of power out of that Muay Thai clinch. He's landing shots. Now he loses control of it. Olberg's starting to slow down, but he lands a nice combination. Misses the vicious right hand, though. Low kick now. Missing the body kick. Great combinations in out the round. Don't know if it was enough to win it. Oh, there. We're going to say 10-9 Olberg. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a lot closer, but they say definitely 10-9. But Dalcha, yeah, needs a finish. 2 jabs and a leg kick. Olberg 5 for 5 on the combination. Lands all the 5 shots out of a flurry and then hits a body kick as well. Looking like he's trying to grapple again. Oh, and he caught him with a stunning right hook after 2 left hands. Rocked him. Down he goes. Looking to finish the fight here in the third, and he does. Carlos Olberg is a savage in there. My God, what a win. As yeah, that was a pretty good performance from Carlos Olberg for sure. As he praises Dalcha, though, for his toughness. For sure, he took a fucking pounding, to be honest, as he thinks they've connected to Absolute MMA and Conditioning. Always very responsible of its friends, family, and supporters. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to be a problem for sure in that light heavyweight division. It's Hobson Gracie Jr. and Sheldon Westcott, Jesus, as Hobson is the favorite. See how he does. Herb Dean is our referee again. Is he the only fucking ref tonight? Gracie Jr., of course. Hobson is the big-time favorite. See what Hobson can do. Stand and trade. Neither fighter can land anything significant. Westcott, trying to get some grappling going. Or getting some striking going, rather. That's definitely the right call here. Catches him with the right roundhouse kick to the body. Counter jab from Gracie Jr. Nice jab and a right roundhouse kick to the ribs. Listen, if Westcott keeps it standing, he's got a really, really good chance here. Lands the right hook. Cut him now. Hobson Gracie's kind of in trouble here. Who would have thought it? As a counter left hand. Now Westcott with a jab that hits him with a roundhouse kick to the ribs again. Beauty of a straight right now from Westcott. Yeah, trying to get the grappling going again, but Westcott is doing a good job of pushing the pace. Left hand on the right cross. Jab lands and misses the vicious right hand, though. Boy, Hobson's in deep trouble. Yeah, if he can't take him down. Very quick takedown attempt. Still couldn't even take him down. Got him against the cage, but yeah, Westcott won that round. I mean, it's just a curse at this rate. Gracie can't win on this fucking channel. Just can't do it. As now he gets countered. A great left jab and a right hook. As now Hobson, as Gracie Jr. misses the body kick that comes in next. He dodges it, rather, as Westcott's getting tired. That might give a chance for Hobson to get something going. And he caught him with a powerful right hand. That drops him. Will he finish the fight here? Clearly punching away. Now look for the arm triangle. If he choked out a Gracie in his debut, we would have to cut him on the spot. Not happening. Not going to get him. I'm just going to lay and pray now. I mean, listen, I get it. No, I mean, Hobson Gracie Jr. is looking like a fucking bum. That is not a good sign for that man. It's our final round. Trying to get some grappling going, but Westcott knows that he is the much better striker, and he's landing a couple of big-time strikes. But he can't stop the takedown. It's a single leg. Looking to, very much afraid of the submissions on the ground. What in the world? A scared Gracie on the ground. Who would have thought it? Westcott pulls him in close and gets a couple punches from the bottom now. It's a scramble. Westcott's up first. Wow. Wow. As now it's a quick scramble again. Now Westcott's able to catch him in side control. He might 30-27 him. This is crazy. He's not even the better grappler. Is Hobson Gracie Jr. As now Westcott with a couple punches here, trying to block some full guard, some elbow strikes now. Yeah, I mean, he 30-27 him. Sheldon Westcott. What a performance for him. For Hobson Gracie Jr., I honestly just want to cut him right there. I mean, that is an embarrassing performance. Obviously one-dimensional. We figured so. But just nothing for him. Nothing for Sheldon Westcott. But listen, we'll keep him around. He won the match. He 30-27 him. I feel like he deserves another shot here at somebody, so we'll see how he does. But thanks for having connected to Grand MMA, for having been for the fight, and sponsors for supporting him financially. Yeah, that is a hell of a showing. Hell of a showing as Miranda Moros taking on Miranda Maverick. Moros and Maverick very, very close to the betting lines. Steve Mazzicati, our referee, gate side judges. Here we go. They touch gloves. Moros comes forward. Some flurry of punches there. Moros throws some 3 punches. None of them land. Hits the right hand of the body, though. Maverick with the right cross. Misses, though. He picks up the counter from Moros with a jab on a solid right hand. Left jab. Maverick avoids the big right. Maverick gets a hold of it now. Got her against the cage. Knee strike to the thigh. Another knee strike to the thigh. A third knee strike to the thigh now. Jesus, she is just kneeing the shit out of her now. She's looking for the trip. Can't get her down, though. Looking for it again. Yeah, she went down low and just took her down with the takedown. As now she's looking for a leg lock. Not happening, though. Looking for the arm bar for the bottom. Oh, she got her. How about that? The Iron Lady with the arm bar at the almost final second of the first round. Tremendous stuff. Pulled it out of nowhere from the bottom in her 11th victory. It's a good win. Tough break for Miranda Maverick. You hate to see that. someone get caught with an armbar in their first fight, but that's a learning experience for her. As she thinks they're connected to her fight team for helping her prepare for the fight, and sponsors for supporting her financially as well. So our next prelim contest, Aljamain Sterling, Brian Keller. A lot of fight experience for Brian Keller. We'll see if that experience will help him out here against Aljamain Sterling, which Aljo's had almost the same amount of fights as him. Mazzagatti again, our referee, as the Matt Serra, Ray Longo fight team. Of course, for Aljamain Sterling, judges there as far as both fighters, of course, New York natives. Fight begins, they touch gloves. Try to get a grappling attempt started, but couldn't take the initiative. Gets caught with a right hand now. Sterling with a nice takedown attempt again, but can't get him down. He drives him against the cage. Just going to wear him down potentially. Looking for the takedown again. This time he's got it. And he's now trying to pass us a scramble. And loses out on the scramble. It's another scramble attempt. This time he's not on top of it. So let's see what Keller can do on top here with about a minute left of the first round. Punching down on Sterling, but they're on the gloves. Yeah, I'd say Aljo won that round. But at least Brian Keller had a good scramble. See what he can do here in the second. And Sterling, we're going right back now with a takedown. He's trying to pass guards. Another scramble. Oh, leaves his back exposed, though. So Sterling's got his back now. Got the body triangle. Yep, that's it. Yep, a mental mistake there for Brian Keller. Leaving his back exposed. And Aljo is a backpacker. He cannot do that, as he will catch that back. He will snag onto that and hang on for dear life. Nice win for Aljo there. He finally gets his first win in the save. And definitely, Matt Serra, Ray Longo, he helped him out a lot during that fight camp. And he gets the win and gives a show of respect to his opponent. So our prelim main event. See if the Iron Ladies will go 0 for 2. Which means the Randomine will get the win here. Should be a fun fight. Should be a fun fight here between these two girls that are going to bring the violence. Two Muay Thai fighters. Steve Mazzagatti again, our referee, cage-side judges. Here we go. They touch gloves. Langsberg trying to get a grappling going, but boy, went for the big right. Did Jermaine Durandamy, but she couldn't hit it. Nothing but air, but she landed a left hand at least. Quick punch doesn't land though. High kick to the fucking side of the head. Couldn't even rock her though. That's shocking. Body kick now from Durandamy. Quick takedown attempt from Langsberg. She gets it. That's about the only way she's going to win this fight. And just doing everything she can to slow her down. Slicing elbow misses, though. The elbow queen going for it. I respect it. She got side control now. Still working really hard, but she's looking for the Kimura, and she's got it. Lena Landsberg, what a win. As I didn't think she'd go for the takedown, but that was very, very smart. That is definitely how you're going to stop Jermaine Durandamy, and great performance for her. Getting her Kimura victory and getting her 12th victory as well. And she's going to retire off of that. Yeah, might as well end it down on top. So our opening contest on the main card of the pay-per-view. Cheeto Vera, Sugar Sean O'Malley, Steve Mazzagatti again, our referee, cage-side judges. Here we go, they touch gloves. Vera coming in with a couple of... misses the right hook, though. Gets caught with a quick jab and a clean right hand from Sean O'Malley. Yeah, he probably broke his own hand, though. Not a great start for O'Malley. Your first punch and you break your own hand. Not great. Lands the big right hand, though, there. Leg kicks now. Off target with a left jab. Lands the right hook, though. It's Cheeto. Cheeto isn't rushing in, which is weird, because, O'Malley's not really known for his grappling. As a combination ends with a spin kick to the body, fails to land from O'Malley. Now, Cheeto with grapples him, and looking for the trip takedown. Not happening, though. O'Malley now in control. Big knee strikes here. Got him against the cage here. Knee strikes to the ribs again. I like him these knees, though, out of the clinch. That really is going to help out O'Malley. Looking for the elbow, but Vera stops it. Smothering him now with a knee strike to the ribs again. Yeah, he is just beaten up in the clinch here. Cheeto's not looking too hot. But it was a good round. It was an exciting round. Yeah, he got fucked up. It's going to definitely affect his breathing for sure. Bop out of the way, a jab moves into the pocket. Left jab and a body kick. Oh, caught him with a right head kick there. Doesn't even drop him. Dodges the right hand, counterattacks with the left hand. O'Malley's just a world-class striker at this point, which is kind of crazy. Counters the right hand with a head kick. rocked him off the head kick, went for the flying knee. Blocked some of it, though, so he doesn't go down. Not a full-on flying knee. Went for the spinning back kick there, but missed it. O'Malley again, stepping up. Counter left hand from Cheeto. 2 left hands and the right hand from O'Malley. Got him in the pocket again. Left hand misses the big right hand, though. Counter left hand from Cheeto. Lands the round kick to the body. Oh, he got caught on the feint. 2 left hands, misses the big right. Minute left. O'Malley's getting tired. Nice feint again. I'm surprised Cheeto's getting caught on these feints, but it is what it is. Jab. Hook's blocked. Great counter again from O'Malley. Quick left jab and a good right hook. Suckered again. Left kick to the rib cage again. Boy, O'Malley. The body kicks this round. He definitely rocked him. He's up on the scorecard. I mean, listen, at least Cheeto hasn't been finished, but not a great showing so far. O'Malley with a left kick to the body. Another feint. Jab and a kick that's parried away. Violent roundhouse kick to the body this time, and yeah, collapses there. The body kicks too much for Sean O'Malley. Listen, if he can strike like that, usually we're used to seeing him kind of piece guys up and use, he's got a pretty dangerous right hand. He's a sniper, he takes his time, and if he can get that counter striking and can land that great shot, he can drop guys. But if he can body kick like that and piece up combinations like that, he's going to be a problem. Going to be a problem for sure. As his 13th victory as well. Yeah, he wants Brett Johns. That'd be a fun fight. Brett Johns is a pretty good stand-up guy. Stefan Struve, Chai Chopper, Lewis Perry, our next contest. As the Skyscraper looking for his 30th victory. Mark Otto's referee. Round 1 begins. They touch gloves. They engage. Left hook from Struve. Low kick from Perry after the left jab. 2 left hands. Misses both of them, though. He lands 2 left hands, but he misses the big head kick, rather. I bet it's weird for him to be the smaller guy, for Chai Lewis Perry. Disconnect on the right hand. Right hand's absorbed on the gloves there. Counters the missed roundhouse kick with the left hand of the body. Left cross from Struve. Good right hand from Perry after the jab as well. Left hand. Listen, Chai Lewis Perry, he is looking good. He lands 3 strikes combinations there. It ends with a right cross. Oh, large gash, though, on the forehead of Lewis Perry. The blood trickling down to the eyes. Oh, and he knocked him down, though. Oh, boy. Look at the finish of the fight here with his fucking forehead gushing with blood. And he sweeps him. Stefan Struve thought he was going to win the fight. Stefan Struve survives with a great scramble, and he gives up his back. Oh, no. Got the body triangle. That's all she wrote. Huge mental mistake from Chai Lewis Perry. Is Stefan Struve survives it. My God. What a crazy turn of events, and he stole one out of Chai Lewis Perry. Listen, you saw the danger there. He dropped him with it. If he would have knocked him out clean, that would have been it. What a tremendous comeback, though, for Stefan Struve. Tough break for Chai Lewis Perry, though. He's going to be a dangerous heavyweight, though. I definitely want to see him and Tai Tuivasa. Definitely want to see that. After what we saw with Stefan Struve, where he dropped him. He just couldn't finish him. But hey, thanks all of his sponsors for backing him. Also, thanks to family, friends, supporters. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Leon of Rocky Edwards. Both men 6 feet tall. Both men 170. 10 years apart, though. Herb Dean's referee. Cage side judges. Here we go. They touch gloves. Edwards coming in. Misses the head kick. Lands the jab, though, to Stephen Thompson. Good jab and a good left hand. Oh, and he rocked him. Rocky, look at the finish. Left hand from Stephen Thompson. Wobbles again up against the cage. Looking for the huge left hook. Stephen Thompson avoids it, though. He somehow hangs on. Boy, I thought that was going to be it. Boy, Leon Edwards is not playing around here. 2 left jabs, but misses the right hook to the ribs. So Stephen Thompson looked to get right back into it. Great left hook from Edwards. Looking for the head kick. Edwards with the right hand. Counter jab from Thompson. 1-2. Doesn't hit either of them, though, does Leon Edwards. Counter left hand. Edwards misses all of his strikes. Combination with a low kick. Catches him the left hook, though. The southpaw of Leon Edwards looking really good, though, so far. Jab is wide, hits him with a body kick. Right hook now from Edwards. Jab misses. That's Edwards. 1-2. Edwards avoids both of them. Counter right hand doesn't connect, though. Missed with the head kick. Leon Edwards is looking real good. Misses the left hand. Here comes a counter, though. It's a glancing eye kick. Nothing out of it, though. Misses the left cross. Here comes another counter from Wonder Boy with a left kick to the body. Yeah, the counter striking is where Stephen Thompson's got to do, as far as a great head kick as well. 2 quick punches, but Thompson has good head movement and avoids them here. And went for another head kick. Missed it, though. And yeah, I mean, Leon Edwards, I thought he was going to finish him. Thought he had him. But Stephen Thompson held on. He won the round, Leon Edwards, but Stephen Thompson's still looking good. He's got a chance to make this a hell of a fight. There's a left hook from Thompson, left leg kick there from Edwards. Nothing really happening, though. Flurry of activity. Nothing landing. Good head movement there from Thompson. Dodges a couple punches and a big head kick attempt. Goes for the roundhouse kick to the body, but Edwards is far too quick. Gets caught. Doesn't get caught with that one. It's a stalemate now. Both fighters can't really land anything. And both fighters now kind of swinging and missing for the most part here in the second round. Jab from Edwards doesn't hit the left cross. There's a jab and a leg kick, though, from Thompson. Counter left hand with a left jab and a left hand to the body. Thompson's starting to get tired. Edwards unsuccessfully goes to the body, gets counter the jab and a solid right hand. Now Leon Edwards is getting tired. Stephen Thompson slipping past the left hook, counters with a clean right hand. Listen, the Wonder Boy with a great comeback. Small gash down underneath the eye of Thompson, though. He gets cut, but I still think he's won this round. Thompson now, left hand, absorbed on the gloves. Misses the right hook to the ribs. Doesn't trouble his opponent with a combination there. That's the end of the second. We're all tied up. Going into the final round. This should be very, very exciting final round here. Counter right hand from Edwards. Misses all the strikes in combination with a head kick from Thompson. Right jab, can't hit the left cross. Jabs a jab, but misses. Combination ends with a spinning back kick. Doesn't land, though, from Thompson. Jab, can't hit the left cross. Thompson swinging and missing for the most part here. And now Thompson is able to avoid all those strike combinations. Jab doesn't hit the leg kick, though. 1-2 from Edwards. Left hand from Thompson. Misses all the strike combination. Also the spin kick. Counter left hand from Thompson now. Another strike combination that misses. Edwards now throws a leg kick. Doesn't make contact, though. Counter jab with a head kick attempt. Doesn't connect, though. Boy, I mean, nothing landing there again. Doesn't find the mark on the left jab. Also doesn't find the mark on the right hook. Right jab. Misses the left hand. Edwards is at least landing jabs, but both guys are really swinging and missing for the most part. If Edwards would have took him down, that would have definitely sealed it, but I think he still did enough to win that round. Should be 29-28 Leon Edwards here. Oh, we got 29-28 Stephen Thompson. 29-29 Sal D'Amato. So he's got a tied scorecard. And then 29-28 Edwards, it's a split draw. How does somebody give it a draw when there wasn't a 10-9 round to begin, or there wasn't a 10-8 round? Because he definitely couldn't give the first round 10-8. I mean, he rocked it, but he didn't drop him. Third round was definitely Leon Edwards. In the second round, I would say was Stephen Thompson. That should have been 29-28. Somehow, some way, the judges fucked that one up. And that's not even, as far as Wonder Boy's first draw. Unreal. As our title fights now. Aspen Ladd and Amanda Nunes. We'll see how the Lioness does. Can't believe she's the underdog. We'll see how she does. Steve Mazzagatti, our free cage side judges. Here we go. They stand and trade. Both fighters not landing anything here. It's either off target or safely dealt with. Nunes with a left hook off the counter. Counter left hand from Ladd there. And now there's some quick punches. 5 of them. 3 of them land. And she lands a low kick to the legs. Counter jab. Connects to the jab. Misses a spin kick with Nunes. Misses the right hand. As Nunes slips past it. Right hook's blocked. 2 counter left hands from Ladd. As now she lands one of the quick punches. That Ladd steps back to avoid the right to the body. Jab and a short body kick now from Aspen Ladd. Oh, she's short on the body kick, rather. Quick punch, lands it. Does Nunez, then lands a kick to the lead leg. Counter jab from Ladd. 1-2 doesn't land either blow. Aspen Ladd is grimacing slightly and looking at the clock. She's definitely lost this round so far. And she gets caught with a clean right hand. Not good. And now Ladd with the takedown, though. So that's something for her. Tries to catch her with a punch off target, though. Yeah, it is close with the takedown, but I still thought Nunez won that round. Burst of strikes, neither fighter can land anything. 2 quick punches. Nunez has good guard, absorbs all of them, though. Ladd dodges the right hand and counterattacks with a jab and a right hand short to the body, though. Jab doesn't find the mark on the right hook. Misses the jab, connects clean with the right hand, though, does Nunez. Meeting the center again. Easily checks the leg kick and also counters with the left jab and a right cross that just misses, though. So Ladd, she's hanging in there, but it still seems like Nunez is just so much better than her, at least so far. Jab doesn't connect with the right hand. Clean right hand, though, from Aspen Ladd. Left hook from Ladd. Oh, she's starting to... Oh, and then she lands the vicious head kick, though, that drops her. So to say, Aspen Ladd was looking good for a hot minute. Now Nunez looking to finish the fight. Couple of punches rock her now. Couple of knees to the ribs. Boy, oh boy, some more knees to the ribs, but it's a scramble. Nunez now underneath Aspen Ladd at north-south, but it's another scramble. Aspen Ladd now in side control and looking for the arm triangle. Can't get her, though. Definitely Nunez won that round, obviously, but that was a hell of a round. She's up 2018 on the scorecard, at least for my scorecard. These judges, though, you never know. After what we just saw, as what a great right hook from Aspen Ladd off the counter. After a quick left jab as well. Misses the right hook, gets kind of the clean right hand again. Oh, she rocked her! Oh man, Amanda Nunes is in big trouble here. Went for the flying knee, but is aware enough to dodge it. Boy, oh boy. Went for it all, did Aspen Ladd, and it might have cost her. As far as now she's getting tired. That might have been her only shot of this one. We'll see, though. She misses the jab, but scores a quick kick to the lead leg. Good right hand from Nunez. Clean right hand from Ladd. Left cross from Nunez. Oh, and there's a stiff head kick. She might have rocked her. She dropped her with the head kick. Is Aspen Ladd going to do it? And she does. A new women's bantamweight champion in Aspen Ladd. How about that? Thought Nunez was going to pull it off in the second. Couldn't finish her. She held on. Came back in the third, and what a comeback. What a win. The fucking Lioness. She got finished. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. As she praised her team at AKA for helping her sponsors and all the fans come out to support her. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. As we'll see if we make it 2 for 2 on new champions. As another favorite, the challenger, Paulo Costa, taking on Israel Adesanya, the last style bender. He is a savage. We'll see what he can do at 6'3", 185 with a crazy reach advantage. Middleweight title on the line. Herb Dean's a referee. No team, though, for Adesanya, which is crazy. Cage side judges, here we go. They engage. Paulo Costa gets countered with a left jab and a solid right hand. Here's the reach advantage, already playing to a factor. Spin kick to the ribs from Adesanya. Yeah, the counter striking too much for him. There's a right hand, though, from Paulo Costa. Left hook from Adesanya. Quick left straight right from Adesanya. Clean left hand from Costa. Misses the left hook. Here comes a counter. It's a quick left jab and a hook to the body that fails to land. Stalemate again. Right head kick. Doesn't find the mark, though. This Adesanya. Misses the round kick to the body. This Costa. Left hook off the counter from Adesanya. Left jab. Misses the right hook, though. That's blocked. Right jab, but can't hit the left cross. This Costa. Dodges the left hand with a great right hook. This Adesanya. Another counter from Adesanya. It's a jab, but the big right hand misses. Slipping past the left hook. And a great counter. Quick kick to the lead leg. Costa with a counter. Or gets countered, rather, with a pair of jabs, followed by a right hook to the ribs. Doesn't land. Counters the left hand with a quick jab. And a big right hand that just misses. So the end of the first round. Definitely all Adesanya so far. See what Costa can do. Oh, and he gets countered with a massive right hook on the jaw. Knocked him down. Doesn't finish him. He will finish him on the ground, though. Herb Dean will stop the fight. Your winner and his third defense. And making it 21-0. the last stylebender, Israel Adesanya. What a win, what a performance. Just his size, man. He's so much for these middleweights. Tough guy to beat. Tough, as he celebrates with the middleweight title around his waist. Tremendous stuff there. Crazy that the only bad fight was Leon Edwards and Stephen Thompson after it had such a great start. Pretty great pay-per-view, though. 16,000 in attendance. Almost a $5 million gate. Almost a $6 million gate. Basically $5.5 million. Pretty good shit. Pretty good shit. We got a new women's champion in Amanda Nunes, or in Aspen Ladd beating Amanda Nunes. Stefan Struve, rather, having an incredible comeback. Really fun pay-per-view. Really fun. Performance bonuses. Yeah, Adesanya, Ladd. We'll give Chai Lewis Perry one. Sean O'Malley was great in his contest. Give Landsberg one. Yeah, probably. Actually, Carlos Ulberg as well. Yeah. Yes. Wow, even with those performance bonuses, made $6 million. Very impressive. What a pay-per-view. What an end-of-the-year pay-per-view that was. And now we'll go into the year 2021. We'll see how the UFC can do. Obviously, we have the big Kevin Lee, Conor McGregor fight that's going to be on a pay-per-view. We have, of course, the John Jones-Stipe Miocic pay-per-view fight. Fingers crossed that can finally happen. And so much more. As we will catch you guys for the new year in episode 42. Take care, everyone.